So we're done with the tier list now, and we're into the new segment of the Twilight review. This segment's called "Who Can Get It," and we're gonna be doing some comparisons here. What do we got on the next slide here?
The classic.
Yeah.
Team Edward versus Team Jacob.
Yeah, there's no Switzerland. If you're Team Switzerland, no.
I'm Team Charlie.
Team Charlie.
Yeah.
We ain't even there yet. Man, I think there's like layers. Like, whose cause do you like the most? And then whose execution do you like the most?
Oh, like these characters?
Yeah.
So when that's something I was thinking about coming up to this.
I guess they have the same cause. They
podcast.
don't want her to be a vampire. Both of them.
True.
Isn't that in the big
scale. When people were sorting themselves out to be Team Edward or Team Jacob, were they just saying my favorite is Edward and my favorite is Jacob?
I don't think it was anything beyond that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I thought about it like a little bit more. I was like, are they saying Bella should be with Edward, or are they saying Bella should be with Jacob? Because I feel like a lot of these Jacob fans don't want Bella to be with Jacob.
Probably not.
Right? So it's just, this is my favorite.
Oh, because Edward's got the bad boy.
I think it was a mix.
It was a mix.
It's probably a mix.
I wouldn't say it was like, 90-10. I would say it was closer to 50-50. But
Okay. All right. So, like, what are we arguing? Who's better?
I think, I'm going to be honest.
Who can get it?
Who can get it? I think everybody knows Taylor Lautner can get it, right? But for who he is, Edward can get it. Edward, I don't know. It's just he's patient, considerate. He's a little self-deprecating, but that could be funny. Doggo over there.
Doggo.
Yeah, dude. What was the name of the dog from those movies in the 90s?
In the 90s?
Yeah.
Airbud?
Yeah, Airbud over here.
Airbud? Nothing says in the rules that a dog can't play basketball.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Yeah, Airbud, like, his intentions are right, but intentions aren't enough.
Oh, they just set him up. Airbud doesn't dribble, right?
No, all of it was alley oops, wasn't it?
Yeah, you kind of throw it up and Airbud just boops it with his snoot.
Yeah, actually, boops it with his snoot.
Well, Mark, what about you? Which team are you on?
You got the hair of Team Jacob. It's making me feel.
I guess
feel
that's just how
way.
it is. Oh, but on screen, Jacob's next to you and Edward's next to me.
I guess so.
Oh, but that's okay. I guess I'll be Team Jacob. No, I am Team Jacob. No, for sure. Team Jacob. You're Team Edward with your...
How could you traitor?
Traitor.
I don't know, man. Like, I have a hard time.
I don't like either character's toxicity. That's not cool.
Oh,
if
true.
I could just throw out their toxicity and just be like, oh, I look at the love and care that they have for their, prospective partner.
You want the softie or the golden retriever? What do you want? If we're going to take out the toxicity. If we're going to clean them up.
It is very much like Black Hat guy versus Golden Retriever guy.
Oh, are you saying Edward? Oh, yeah, Edward was kind of Black Cat a little bit.
Yeah.
Ah. See, I like Golden Retriever guys. Like, those are like cool characters.
Whoa. Oh, okay.
No, I like Golden Retriever guys. Because in like the contrast to Black Cat girls, because it's like that's a fun dynamic, right?
Sure.
So I think
if they play the same game,
They call guys Doberman because guys are supposed to be cats, I guess.
I mean, girls are supposed to be cats. Interesting.
Yeah, so he's a
they do the child psychology thing of all dogs are men and all cats are girls.
Yeah, and then you do like girls that are like Golden Retriever or Orange Cat.
Interesting.
What are they called? They're called
Orange Cat Doberman.
Whatever.
Yeah, Orange Tabby Doberman. Okay, I see it. Okay, that's fun. But yeah, because in contrast to Bella, I think Jacob is a nice pairing for a Black Cat kind of girl. that she is. Just as a person, Jacob's a more fun person to be around. But I think I relate more to Edward.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree. I'm gonna be honest though, the whole like, well, if I was on a honeymoon, we would have definitely gotten out of the house, but all the in-house activities probably would have been the same. And honestly, it's the stupid little things like playing chess together that would set me off. I'd be like, I'm not an amazing chess player. And she doesn't have to be either. You know, like we're not out here being 2,000 rank and then.
All right,
being
I'm gonna
like,
be
we've
over
studied
here with
this
Jacob.
and blah,
We're gonna
blah.
build dirt bikes, and you could go play chess over there.
Hey, yo, I didn't say I didn't want to build dirt bikes. That's what I said. That we do way more out of the house activities, but like simple things like. It doesn't need to be exciting to have a good time.
Sure.
That's
so I'm the
rare
same way.
trait.
That's why I said I relate to Edward, because I feel like as a partner I'd be more like an Edward.
Sure.
But I feel like I can see why
Just
girls.
a life-sucking,
we
heartless.
also don't really get to see what Jacob would be like in a relationship because, spoiler alert,
he doesn't.
he doesn't get the girl.
Yeah, he
No.
does.
At least, he doesn't get that girl.
Even then, I feel like they made it very clear that it's not a romantic thing out the gate,
Yeah.
because that would be weird.
Yeah, he had to scream it.
He had to
It's not
scream.
romantic. He's like, it's not romantic.
All right, so
It's not what you think.
the verdict here. I guess
I'm Team Jacob.
Yeah, I'll throw mine in there.
You're Team Edward. Tiebreaker.
Honestly, I like okay. Even things aside, I like both actors. I don't swing that way, unfortunately. But if I did, these guys would be great candidates. I probably would go with Team Edward. And I
Yeah.
guess that's it. Just simply what I said earlier. Like, at least he has the whole, well, your blood is irresistible thing. And then what it was doing to other vampires makes it somewhat admirable and understandable and more sympathetic. Jacob's thing is more teenage angst, and that's just cringe, even though we've all been through it.
Yeah.
So,
Bruh.
like, and to be fair, I can't get past the assault thing. I understand you could reframe it if it was the opposite, like it could have been similar, but
Fair.
yeah. So
Fair.
I would be Team Edward.
Wait, which
but
assault thing? Which one?
He kissed her.
You forcibly kissed her.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, she punched him in the face. So,
But
that does not.
No.
No.
But yeah,
It
I
doesn't.
think when I was
It
growing
doesn't.
up, I think I was like, it made no sense.
we
to
said
be
he was
Team
creepy
Jacob.
like 50 times too.
Who, Jacob?
Jacob, he has
Yeah.
some really
No, that's fair.
cringe
And, like,
tendencies.
Yes, I'm repping Team Jacob right now, but
Yeah,
I think
for good reasons. Yeah.
I think when I was like growing up and I was hearing about this Team Edward, Team Jacob thing, I'm like, it makes no sense to be Team Jacob. She loves Edward.
Should be that simple, right?
it
It should
makes
be that
no
simple.
sense. Like, she
Look.
doesn't love him
Yeah.
like that.
Hey, I'm all for like, speak your piece, admit your feelings, like cool. But if somebody's like, hey, I appreciate, I don't see it that way. It's like, how is it enjoyable to pursue it further? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's
No. Like,
no.
I would have been like, nah, she's not for you. She don't like you
Yeah,
like that.
fake fans are Edward fans. I get it.
Fake fans are Edward fans. Interesting.
Kidding. Oh, hey.
Team Charlie.
Oh,
There's a team. I didn't realize it says Team Charlie.
Team Carlile. I think that's fake. I didn't
Oh,
see. I didn't
know, but
realize the photo said that.
No,
either.
this is like an actual thing.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't pick Team Edward or Team Jacob, Team Charlie was the third.
Literally, Charlie
you
and
just like
Carlile is
Charlie.
the same name in different.
Yeah.
Different
No,
languages.
right? Like the same name in different languages. So conflate. Great dads.
Oh man, you got to give it to Charlie, man. Like who's gonna get it from me? I'm gonna need time on this one. Jay, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on these
My thoughts are.
hooligans?
I want to know what Mark's thoughts are.
Oh,
Hey, yo.
Okay, when we were talking about this earlier, I said, okay, I'll be Team Charlie, you be Team Carlile, but you're
forgot.
like,
I forgot because I could argue both sides.
I could argue both sides as well, but if
Yeah.
we had to take a stance,
Take
I
one.
think you
just take one.
All right.
I don't care.
See, that's the thing. I'm the rebuttal. You're supposed to.
All right.
Okay.
All right, I'll be Team
I
Carlile.
had to, so and then
Gun to your head.
who can get it? Who can get it?
I'm
Who
not
can get
answering
it? Literally, who can get it? Carlile. Yeah, I'll choose Carlile.
He can get my
Carlile,
adoption
look at
papers.
this sexy
That's
man
what he
right
can
here,
get.
yeah.
The adoption paper. Who you want to be your?
See, and then it's Carlisle.
It's unfair because
He's rich.
He's rich. He has hundreds of years of experience as like a parent and learning and growing as a person. And Charlie, in comparison, is essentially a child because he's 40.
He's not even really like a
But,
dad.
like-
He's never really had his daughter around.
Well,
Like,
I mean, I'm not even saying that. It's literally just strictly compare like our experience to like a 3-year-old. That's essentially what the difference between their ages is.
Dad experience.
But
yeah.
even the fatherly experience, like Charlie has
I think that's what
very,
he meant too.
very,
Yeah.
very little.
Yeah.
Like almost none.
Yeah, but out the gate he was like pretty good.
He's-
he was
yeah,
like a
very
great
good.
father.
Considerate, understanding.
Yeah, but it's still just like.
Yeah, there's no comparison. I got you.
But also, like, here's the thing. I'm gonna go for it from this angle. Who can get it?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't get me wrong.
That's what I'm saying. Carlile's
great,
can
but like
get it. You know what I mean?
Charlie has that like. I feel like he would have that kind of like blue collar worker with the mustache, like single dad
Yeah, dude.
thing going for him. Like just listen. I feel like he has that look that people would just be like, I just kind of want to eat him up.
Yeah.
You know, his
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah, I see that.
That's probably how the sister was like, look at this guy.
Yeah.
He seems like a very concerned, caring dad. He just is concerned. I know that he can love me right. And Carlile is just like,
Jay's like, I could eat him up.
yeah, dude, look at him. He has the cop mustache. Everything. Look at the way he's looking.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that. I don't even lean on my card that way.
Man, look at him. What a guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Charlie can get it.
Which Charlie?
What?
They're both named Charles.
Oh yeah, the Carlile.
Carlile.
So
Yeah.
the one named Charlie, not the one with the other offshoot of Charlie. not
Yeah.
Carlile.
I think I'd be super interested to pick Carlisle's brain.
Yeah.
Just in like, not even for what he's experienced, more of just like how he sees the world and reason. Just, yeah, I could probably spend a long time just having a conversation with him,
Yeah,
which
it's
means
like
a lot.
It's like a sage.
See, I think
Something like
Carlisle is just hard not to pick because
And he looks like he belongs on GQ. Like, come on, Carlisle.
rich and handsome and will care for me and stuff.
Literally, the rich part doesn't even cross my mind.
Really?
Yes, dude. It's
Well,
he's
okay,
just
so here's my
interesting.
thinking. Team Charlie because he doesn't have a lot, so I feel like that's more generous of his time and efforts and stuff. I feel like it's easy for Carlisle to be
you
like,
see him less though if time matters more because he needs to be working more.
sure, I guess. But then like if I think it's easy for Carlisle to be like, I've got adult children, they can take care of themselves. I'm working at the hospital all the time. He can very easily be like an absent father.
Oh, 100%.
So
But when he's home,
when he's home.
it'd be great.
But then so what I'm saying is it's it's like that one Bible story where like, oh, the rich man, here, big sack of coins. And then there's like the poor old woman, her only coin, and God's like, she's better because she gave more. That was her only possession. So I feel like because he's not as rich, I feel like he's giving more of himself.
yeah.
know
What's
what I
funny
mean?
though is I literally don't even consider the fact that money's a problem or money's
Right. It shouldn't
I'm-
be.
no, I'm
It
happy-
shouldn't
I'm-
be.
parent based.
I'm happy
It
I don't
shouldn't
consider
be.
that. Well, like literally, if it was parent based and like, if it wasn't parent based, I don't think of the money first, which is really impressive.
Which is fine. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Parent based, like it's like, well, there's literally no downside to either their personalities as fathers.
Yeah.
Really. Like they're not bad.
That's where I'm getting
and
at.
then Carlile on top of it.
Is extremely wealthy.
Yeah.
It comes down to like click and wealth, or not wealth, but like if all the other things. Oh yeah, no, yeah, click and wealth. It's like the wealth is significant, but it's like, do you guys click? So I
Right.
guess for me it'd be like click.
Right.
And since they all have great father traits, it's like, you know, do you click or do you not? And then say lovey.
Exactly. So like
It's Team Carlile, dude.
Team Carlile?
Overall, it's Team Carlile. I think we all just decided that we agree on that. Charlie put up a good fight, but when you're up against a multi-century old man, it's difficult to be comparable when it comes to like a lot of things. Also, look at him. He's attractive. He has colored eyes. Dude.
Dang, it's just set up for me to. I got all the teams that are losing at 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3.
I think
I don't know.
We'll see.
It wasn't on purpose.
I know.
I don't think there's a win here. I just think it's like present your case.
All right,
I
okay.
would like both of them as my dad.
Yeah. At the same time.
What if they just co?
Jay doesn't go that way,
Co-parent
but he
me.
wants 2 fathers.
Huh?
I said Jay doesn't go that way, but he wants 2 fathers.
Why not?
Why not?
Honestly, that'd be high.
What
You
does
know how
that
many
change it?
secret handshakes there would be in that house?
Secret handshakes.
What?
Is it
You just
is
said
that
it.
an exclusive guy thing?
I don't. Wait, that sound. Hey, cut the tape. Hey.
Wait, why just is everything I say
no,
like a red
No,
tape type?
pause. Oh, you're good.
No, Charlie's
Suck his
great.
toes.
Charlie's great.
Wait,
Carlile's awesome.
Yeah, all right. So here's the.
nah, just because you said that, Charlie all the way. He can
All right,
fix
okay,
cars.
I'll switch to Carlisle
Here
then.
you go.
Oh,
You ready
okay.
for this? You ready for this?
All right. Oh. Wow. Our
I'm
favorites.
I'm gonna pick it up.
No.
I'm on Team Rosalie.
Team Rosalie. Team Alice. I'm Team Alice. For sure. 100%.
Tell me
200%.
why.
Tell me.
Tell me why. Name
Name why.
one good reason or 5.
Alice is pretty.
Dang it. Foiled again.
She's so loving and caring, and she like looks out for Bella. I like that
She leaves.
she leaves. She had to. She had to. So did Rosalie. So did Rosalie.
When?
When they all left.
That wasn't really leaving on her part though.
Yeah,
Was
so
it?
the same thing for Alice.
Nobody really missed
I'm surprised you
Rosalie.
didn't say this. Alice left twice.
Alice did leave twice. Thank you for reminding me, Mark.
Alice has a cool power.
Yeah, leaving.
See the future.
See the future.
What is
Yeah.
Rosalie's power again?
She doesn't have
I
a gift.
I don't know.
I don't think she has a gift.
Wait, look it up. See
She
what
doesn't
it is.
have a gift.
What do you mean she doesn't have a gift?
She does-
Absolute reason.
Absolute reason. Logic.
She
It's not look. I can't disagree. Right? Alice is like, she's just gorgeous. She's
Yeah.
just, and she's fun.
Yeah.
And like that is a really
Yes.
nice contrast to like the very down
Exactly.
theme of the whole movie
She is.
series or the first.
Even
movie.
though she's a vampire, she's the sunshine
Her
in our Twilight
bubbliness
movies.
is
Rosalie's
insane.
gift is incredible beauty.
Ain't that the truth?
Which even surpasses a regular vampire. She is said to be the most attractive vampire in the world.
Ain't that the truth?
Interesting.
That's such a weird.
That's kind
power?
of weird how I don't see that
'Cause it's
as
not-
Alice is on screen.
That's so funny. Yeah. I'd even, you know what's funny? Like, I probably would say that in a world where, if we're picking who's prettier, I would probably give it to Alice because of the
Yeah,
bubbly.
Alice is pretty.
But
very
I would
pretty.
say hot goes to Rosalie. Like hot factor, pretty factor. I would say hot goes to Rosalie. Rosalie is like, you could see her being a model and like kicking ass and
Sure.
I make an argument for Rosalie. I'd like to sit in the chair. I need the people
Wow.
to see.
Wow.
I need them to see
All I gotta
the
say.
feeling in my eyes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my seat's warm, Jay. I just want you to know.
Hello, everyone. This is the only time you're going to see me in front of it. I'm not really wearing clothes.
He's not wearing clothes.
I'm not wearing clothes.
Ladies
These
and
are all
gentlemen.
CGI'd in. So Rosalie, I like her because in all those scenes, when Bella was, pregnant with the hybrid baby, and Jacob was around or any was around, Rosalie was just there the entire time, like just like a mama bear, like a hawk. She was about that action.
Yeah.
Every single time,
like a hawk.
like a mama bear, like a hawk.
Yeah.
She knows how to fight. She talks that talk. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? She was there. The actress did a great job too. She was sitting there like, "Yo, what are you doing here, dog?" And I'm like, "Hey, yo!" I'm like, "Hey, I like that." But like, hey, relax, just a little bit. Come down, just
Just a little bit, don't, but like a little bit. I see why Emmett, like
10 years.
10
years.
I see it. I understand. So I like that kind of personality trait. I was like, Rosalie, she's about that action. The entire Cullen family honestly is about that action. I mean, they literally are just kind of like, oh yo, real shit, real talk. All right, we're about to pull up right now. Like, there's no questions. No one really. They're literally like, oh, this is happening? All right, we're there.
Yeah.
But Rosalie's especially about that action. So she kind of talks the talk like that. Looks like she's very protective and vigilant of those things. And also I think it's because of her backstory. The whole, like, she got taken advantage of. Stuff like that. So she's, like, just more diligent on those things. Alice is, I think, a bit more, like, passive. She's a bit more like, because she has precognition, she doesn't actively need to be proactive. It's just kind of given to her. Sure. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing. It's just like she's a lot more at peace and whatever because she just gets to see stuff for free. Right. Which is not, again, I like Alice. She's great.
I think you brought up a good point. She doesn't have to be super active. She just kind of either does things in the background or like she kind of just subtly like, oh, here's where I need to be, and then we'll do this thing. What did you say earlier? You said something about you just like that she's like there in the action and she's like, I don't like this, or I'm gonna protect the people I care about. That's great. Alice is MVP for like pretty much every decision the Cullens make.
Oh yeah,
like they're like, she's gonna be basically, if Carlile is not around, like Ashley's gonna be like the one, like, you do this, you do that, you do that. She's gonna be the one doing correspondence with all the other clans. She's like, ever since since the beginning, Alice has been like Bella's best friend. She has been like, she's also Edward's best friend. Like, between Edward and his siblings.
I mean, honestly, who does she not get along with?
She gets along with everybody.
Yeah.
She gets along with everybody. But like, she's like also like closest to Edward. So like she what am I trying to say? Like, basically his right-hand man, where everything that like Edward tries to do, like Alice is there to do it like with the gentle hand, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like wherever Edward doesn't what do you call it? I feel like because he's so oblivious to like a lot of the things that Bella's talking, like, I think he'll be impulsive a lot of the times because he's just a vampire. He's a dude who's oblivious to like a lot of the things that happens with Bella. Alice is there to like have like the feminine perspective, to also be like, hey, can you be like a little bit more human about it? Can you do this? Can you do that?
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, she's not on screen as much because if we had to go like hierarchy, Alice's character is just more in the story. But Rosalie, when she's on screen for certain things, like, remember when they're getting Bella ready for the wedding and other stuff, like Rosalie and Alice are attending to her.
Yeah.
And it's like they both have the same kind of reactions. They both comment and say certain things when the mom shows up and is like, oh, we should do this or whatever. And then Alice and them were like, I think Rosalie specifically was like, nah, we need to change your hair back. She's like, we don't like, nah,
yeah,
we need to change it back.
Holding it down.
Yeah, it's
She's
like
real.
And I guess that's where the dynamic is. Alice is more gentle because she gets to see certain things, she's like, I should approach it more diplomatically, or like a gentle hand.
Yeah.
And Rosalie's like,
no,
this is,
stop.
I'm going to go to this. And also Alice, I guess for that, it depends on what you like. And I'm not saying I don't dislike either, but it's like Alice, like you said, is going to be the one in charge doing correspondence because she has that ability to connect with people and see things. While Rosalie is more of a keeping to herself kind of person.
Right.
So it depends on what you like. It reminds me of the Demon Slayer, Azui's wives.
Yeah.
How, like, out of the three personalities, like, which wife would you like? And these two remind me a bit of, like, the wives in that, like, the... I don't remember their names. I'm sorry, Internet.
Yeah.
The one with the orangish yellow hair. That was the one that I
She's
was
like the fiery
she's like
one.
Rosalie, yeah,
the fiery one.
And then
yeah.
Alice is a bit more like
the purple
outfit.
Yeah, she's more.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
calm
there's no crying whiny one.
no,
there's no
this
crying
whiny.
one. I guess when you've had 100 years to like work
True.
on your stuff, and then you maybe do it a little bit less. But yeah, I guess that's my only thing. I wanted to bring that up for Rosalie's personality. I was just like,
That's fair.
that
That's great.
I see that.
Rosalie is like,
and
a
they're
new
both really pretty.
Yeah,
they're both pretty.
very,
so
very,
I'm just
they're
kind of
both
like,
very
it's
pretty. Rosalie's
it's a tie.
definitely a new favorite. I kind of just didn't pay attention to her like the first time I watched all of these movies, but rewatching, I'm like, Rosalie's a new favorite. I was like, I'm glad that she's like speaking up, talking her mind. Like, I don't like this. Why are we doing this? This is dumb. I love that.
First walkthrough, I was like I don't know.
Yeah, she's
I don't know
so
why she's so pissy.
contrarian, right?
Yeah, and then like watching it back, I just can't help but agree with her.
Yeah,
Like,
she had good reasoning.
She's like the only one who's taking this as seriously as it should be taken. Not to say that she's right per se.
Sure.
But she's not wrong.
You're right, exactly.
Yeah, she's like, because Bella really is recklessly unlike all the others. She's like, well, just make me a vampire. I want to be a vampire.
Yeah.
And Edward's like, well, I mean, I can't really tell you no, but I don't want to tell you yes. Like, there's a lot of these things. And then Rosalie is just getting pissed because Edward's being nice, and she's like, I'm not going to say anything because this is Edward's human thing. But she's getting pissed because, again, she's like, I didn't have a choice. I either had die in a horrible situation or get revenge and live on in a not exactly living the same way. And she's like, I didn't really have a real choice.
Yeah.
So she's like, and then you are willingly like wanting to give it up. Like, you don't fully understand.
Give
You're just
up her
throwing yourself
humanity.
into it.
Yeah.
She's like, I just have such a problem
Yeah.
with it. And I'm like, I respect that.
I liked her
Respectable.
character a lot more. She was like, you think I hate you? No, I'm jealous of you. I wish I had your life.
Does
You get a
Alice
choice.
even enjoy being a vampire?
I don't
I
think,
think
it's
she
really
just kind of
said.
takes it.
I don't really see any of them not enjoying it. They just
they don't
say it.
enjoy being a vampire, but they're
They
using
do
the perks.
enjoy it also. It's
Yeah.
weird. You see them like they have fun, they smile,
Yeah.
they enjoy each other's company, they do things. It's just it's one
I
of
don't
those
think-
you hear them say it sucks more than you see it actually
Yeah.
sucking. And
I
that's
think
why
they're
it's
just
so hard
taking
to
life
understand.
as is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so hard to understand because I guess it literally is one of those you probably could only understand if you were an actual vampire, and unless you guys are holding out on me. I don't think any of us are. So
The Volturi won't let me.
they don't let you tell me, darn it. Mark does shine a bit when he's on the sun.
Right.
You gotta work on the makeup. What are you doing? But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to give Rosalie a piece because
All right.
I enjoy the fire. But,
Alice,
back to my
MVP. Everything they do is through. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Alice would have seen that coming. I didn't. So that's why.
Yeah,
I need
but you know
Alice.
what? Rosalie would have let it be a surprise. So
No, Alice knew it had to happen that way.
It's so hard too, though, because they both are like.
Prime.
They also seem great as in relationships. I guess again,
Yeah.
like 100 years in a relationship and working on yourself.
Yo, that's kind of cool.
Like
I would hope
like,
they're working on themselves.
Yeah, and like all of them, none of the other vampires have like
Exes,
no,
or-
not X's, but like they don't have any like red flags really.
the Cullens.
Yeah, none of the Cullens have like an inherent.
No,
Oh, that seems bad.
no,
So, like,
no.
Probably why they're all in the same house. You know, like
And
Yeah.
like they all are very emotionally
Reasonable.
mature people.
Yeah,
except Edward.
yeah. I mean,
at
Edward-
times,
And is Edward the youngest?
I think so.
Because Jasper was during the Confederacy, which is
Yeah.
before.
Oh yeah, because isn't he 1911? Didn't Edward get changed 1911? Something
Yeah.
19
Something like that.
the early 1900s.
Yeah.
And I mean, and maybe
Even the whole-
Rosalie, like when I remember the
I would take
flashback-
you out on a date courted thing. It doesn't make sense for his time.
Yeah, antebellum. Yeah, it was a little dated to me, but like it's close enough, so I can't be like it didn't.
So
exist
then
at all.
that kind of makes sense. Then I would have loved to know
Rosalie might
Alice's
have been
backstory.
Younger, though, because in her thing, like
Yeah, she was like 20s, 30s.
yeah, it
That's
was
what it
around
looked
that time.
like.
I guess Edward was also in the movie theater. They both got turned around the same time.
Mm.
I guess, but maybe like Rosalie and Emmett got together, so she was able to mature in a relationship. I don't know, but
Yeah.
she was put together, pretty put together.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, I just Rosalie's got
Alice get turned.
Rosalie's got a good cause.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rosalie's got a good cause. She's got a really good heart. She does know how to have fun. Like, she plays baseball with the family. She takes the baby in immediately. Super
Right.
supportive.
She's definitely like godmother.
Yeah, and
Alice got turned in 1920.
1920. The 20s. She flapper looking.
yeah, and then 100% willing
That'd
to
be nice.
like.
He got turned in 1918.
Even I'm gonna be honest.
1918.
Yeah, 1918. Yeah, like willing to like go with the group if the group
Emmett
knows
got
what's
turned
right.
in 1935.
So
Yeah,
19
it makes sense that Emmett's younger. Because
I guess he kind of looks that like
the
aesthetic.
later in the century.
Kind of his clothing, you could kind of.
His vibe as well.
Yeah.
But also like in terms of like how I don't know. I guess inferred that from Edward's comments about the relationship. Like they got together. It seems like almost like they were second before like Alice and Jasper got together.
Yeah, so let me look at Rosalie.
Yeah. We could go to the next slide too.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. So pretty much all that's left to say is
Alice is the best.
Alice. You know, Alice might be the
tier.
best, but all in all,
S tier. We named it after
Rosalie-
Alice because Alice is the greatest character.
Rosalie got turned in
MVP.
1933, by the way.
Rosalie can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's gotten it for 10 years, but she can still get it. She's still got that fire. She's still a great person.
Yeah.
And I don't know. That's a weird one. She's the most beautiful vampire.
It's weird to have that as a gift.
It's not psychic. Like, I know
Yeah.
a lot of them aren't psychic.
I swore
like,
the term like gift and talent. That's how it's
Jesus
delineated.
Christ! Carlile was turned in 1663.
I had a
Whoa.
feeling he was like older than Arrow or as old.
Damn.
Because I think Arrow's from the 1500s or 1600s.
So we're like, dude, it's not fair. You're comparing a 40-year-old man with like a 340-year-old man.
Wait, so Arrow in the 1500, 1600?
Huh?
Wait, so what? Carlisle's only 100.
400-year-old, Jay.
So what?
Well,
Arrow-
Oh, wait.
400.
So when did
plus
Arrow-
1663.
You're saying Carlisle is older?
63.
Oh, 63. Yeah. Never mind.
You think
I don't know,
Carlisle is
I
older
said 16.
than Arrow?
Huh?
Did they drop when Arrow was?
No, I just by like Arrow's outfit looks like 1700s, 1600s. So I could see Arrow being a little younger
Oh.
or a little older.
No,
Man.
no, he got turned in 1280 BC.
Okay, so I was close.
Yeah.
But
Super close.
Arrow is insane.
Yeah.
I guess that would make sense why he's got so much seniority.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, if Carlisle was older than Arrow by 100 years, I'd be like,
Why is he on top?
yeah. I would not let that
I don't
happen.
see Carlisle
Esme-
really
Esme got
caring.
turned in
Getting
1840.
power, but I would at least like assure my family is safe.
Edward is the second oldest, or the third oldest.
Interesting.
Esme got turned after him. Well, I guess
Esme.
maybe she was older when she got turned, but she got turned 3 years later than him.
Oh,
Esme?
Edward.
yeah.
Or, no,
His-
sorry, yeah, Esme. Yeah.
His mom got turned after him.
Yes, but she could have been older.
Yeah, or like
Yeah, 'cause they were-
biologically older.
They were, you know,
Yeah, with Carlisle.
they were alive during each other's time. So
Yeah,
Okay,
Rosalie
interesting.
can get it.
I gotcha.
Alice can get it too. All right, Mark. I should have put that in there. Just like, okay, Alice can get it too. Yeah. This was a fun one.
Yeah, I
This
really
was-
enjoyed it. This did not feel like homework at all.
No, it was really
I had
enjoyable.
a fun time.
I want to do more movie nights at
revisiting.
Jay's house. Actually,
Yeah,
we might stream or film our reactions.
I think
As
people
well.
will love that.
probably really enjoy our reactions.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't want
it-
to brag, but we're fucking hilarious.
We're funny. We're
we
funny.
also you won't even hear the movie we talk so much, but like we remembered every name of every character up to here. So
Yeah.
I think we did a pretty good job
good,
of paying
pretty good.
attention. Yeah, when the ADHD hit. Wow. Any final thoughts, Mark? Rosalie can hit it. I know, but
Nope. Alice MVP. MVP Alice.
MVP Alice.
If on the baseball.
Twilight game concept coming soon. Twilight TV show.
Oh,
Yeah, Twilight fanfic getting corrected soon,
right.
or Twilight corrections.
We're gonna do
coming
it
soon. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you guys made it this far,
We appreciate
here's
you.
a high five for you right in the face. Also, imagine right when that snap happens, that's exactly what you do on the subscribe button, the like button, and the bell. Stay in touch with us. We'll be posting all over the place. You know where to look. We're in the bio, and we'll see you on the next one.
Later.
Guys, have a good one.
Bye.
Moving on.